We've got a green box. You can furiously refresh if you want, but I feel like we're safe to say hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Control, in which hopefully we'll actually finish this game at some point.
It would be good to do it before the new year, at least.
That is a pretty solid goal, and I think it's an achievable goal. Now, if only... Where's the... Okay, so now what we're gonna do, though, is we're gonna just hop right into the next main mission. If I remember where that is.
Right, it's
I can't
remember if it's...
Yeah, okay, never mind. There's no fast travel, I have to take the elevator. But yeah,
I can't remember if I actually said it on stream or not, but I have actually re-downloaded Neo onto my PS4. And I've had a look at my stats, and honestly, I wasn't that bad. They're not that dissimilar to my ones on PC.
So what you're telling me is that you just got good.
No, what I'm saying is I'm still as bad as ever. It's just that I completely forgot that, and I feel like I'm doing better on PC for some reason. Because the big difference is Yukiona on PS4. I died 10 times before finally killing her. Obviously, did it first time in on PC, but on PC I died I think. God, might have been close to 15 times against Nue. I only died 4 times on PS4, so, you know, they sort of even themselves out.
So, it's not that you, got good, it's that you're just kind of like... Oh,
still the way, I'm still the same quality as ever. Oh, cool. I'm still, my quality hasn't changed, it's just that I forgot how I did last time.
So, you're still bad, but you thought you were worse. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I thought I'd done much worse on PS4.
But yeah, I've decided to grade ourselves in a completely legal and meaningful fashion, because let's be real. We do not come to Control for the difficulty of the gameplay.
Yeah.
We come to Control to, do stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Other things to note about my Neo playthrough, or PS4 playthrough, I did not, in fact, do the whole, whatchamacallit, even stats thing, we're both doing on PC.
The completely nonsensical one, yes.
Now, this one I spec'd heavily into skill and dex, and then left pretty much everything else alone. Not alone, but not as high. Yeah, I'll get ya.
Oh, that's reloading very slowly.
I also happened to do the Byakuya mission on PC and beat it first time. So maybe I am slightly better now.
Yeah, no, I
don't
think
know.
You just got good. It happens, right?
I mean, I didn't die on PS4. I didn't die against the Byakuya as much as I feared. Apparently I only died twice to it, which, you know, it's not that many times.
I forgot that the game has those stats.
Yeah. Quite interesting. For example, after I tried to do the Greater Demon Hunting mission, my death stats against Onryoki are now up at the... Oh god, how many? 20, 34, something like that.
Really?
Greater Demon Hunting is really fucking hard. It's so hard because it fucking one-shots you.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it was fucking one-shotting me. Maybe you'll be better, but I doubt it considering you're a glass cannon.
Well, to be fair, I am a glass cannon, but I also spam living weapon. So, you know, could honestly go either way. Oh, my
It
weapon
wasn't
mods are
taking
full.
enough damage for me to like. I could have used a living weapon, but it wouldn't have done anything in the end.
So, what you're saying is, in the end, it wouldn't even matter.
Yeah, so I never used it because there was no point.
Okay, well, I am going to deconstruct these old and busted weapon mods because I have everything better.
So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do that one together, I think.
I want to try it on my own after I beat Byakko, but like, absolutely we can do it together. Oh, there was another duel mission as well. So yeah, it turns out the duel missions do require you to have some semblance of honor by not double teaming the NPC.
No, I beat Naomasa eventually. It took me fucking cheesing him because, as it turns out, against computer controlled humans, the Kasarigama ability to just chuck the chain out and drag him a little bit closer and stagger them is really fucking useful.
So, you know what's funny? I actually feel like, I feel like, we are built completely differently. Because I raffle stomped him. And I feel like my build just deals with... You know what? Actually, yeah, my build tends to deal with the humanoid enemies pretty well.
Mine does as well. It's just it tends to not be as good when there's multiple people. Actually, no. It sort of depends. If I'm on a like small enclosure and they can only come at me from one direction, like Kazarugama's really fucking good.
Sarigama's good at holding choke points. I actually do pretty decently when surrounded because, like, I can just switch to, like, low stance or mid stance and I have, like, wide sweeping attacks with the Odachi.
Yeah.
This is just... I cannot explain to you how satisfying it is to just have a machine gun.
But yeah, the Greater Demon Hunting mission got me so frustrated I did have to stop playing for a while. Or at least I had to stop playing that day. We'll see how long it takes me to get back onto it.
So it's a damage issue, right?
They've basically just buffed. It's basically Onryoki in his oh boy.
Second
There we go.
form?
It's basically Onryoki in his second phase, but like his damage and his defenses are just ridiculously high.
His defenses as well.
Well, maybe not. I don't know. I can't remember how much damage I was doing to him before, but
Hi.
basically,
What are you?
yeah. What is that?
Apparently I can shoot it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, he doesn't take hit stun, so I could only get in like 2-3 hits at most before I had to back away, or otherwise I would just die. You do also get an NPC who does do a decent amount of damage,
I see.
but
That's what that does.
But you know, he fucking dies pretty quickly, and because he has no self-preservation instincts. And,
so it feels like
you know,
you kind of just have to either take him at range or like just chip away at him.
I tried to take him at range and it did nothing. Well, no, that's not true. I can use pretty much all of my ninjutsu consumables to get him down to the point where the NPC shows up. At which point I can start doing some damage because the NPC draws the aggro. But even then, like, it's... I don't think I ever even got him down to half health.
Funnily enough... Also, this is ominous.
Not to mention it's... Yeah, it is very ominous. Not to mention it's...
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
What was the level? Well, it's that really small one with the piles of stones. Like, it's not a main mission area. It's definitely just a sub-mission area, and it's like super small. And there's a lot of stuff to get caught on. And if you get caught on stuff, you will die.
I feel like in that case, you could try status affecting him down.
Very possibly. Very
like-
possibly.
Is
I'm
there,
fairly
like-
sure. I like Googled it, and I'm fairly sure that's what people said you should do. But like,
Oh, hang on. Is there some loot here? Loot? Like, there's a lot of enemies there, huh?
yeah, might be best to snipe them.
Look, I can chuck rocks. Ah!
Oh, that did better than I expected.
Look, I just...
That did very little.
Yeah, Oh, God.
And you just got exploded.
Ah!
And again. Maybe you should deal with that person. You didn't deal with that person.
I don't even know what I was dying to.
I assume the bullets that were hitting your body.
That would do it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Usually people die when they're killed, huh? Wait a second, am I back at the start?
Antagonists.
I do kind of love that is one of the few, like, super anime
Exceptions.
things. Huh?
Exceptions to that super anime rule.
No, it's more that it's like, that is one of those things that actually makes sense in context, even though it's really dumb.
Yeah.
Like, the reason my dude said that is because he is an exception to the rule. And so, you know, kind of understandable.
Mm.
Aw, I can't carry them across room boundaries. And it's not like it
Shame.
matters. Like, I can still... Also, this time I'm gonna do something even dumber.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna try picking up multiple explosive barrels and then chucking them.
Oh boy, this is gonna be real interesting.
Hey, it worked! Kind of.
We did some damage at least.
Aha! It's working! Except, you know, rocket launcher. Who has a rocket launcher?
These guys. Yeah, you've got that guy's corpse. These guys are really rude.
They are, aren't they? Turns out telekinesis is a pretty overpowered superpower, huh?
Yeah.
Mil, did you ever watch Heroes?
Yes, I did.
What were your thoughts on Heroes?
I don't remember much of it nowadays because I was quite young when I watched it.
Right? That's like, I always think that series is much more recent than it is. It's like an old show.
Yeah, it is.
And like,
I do remember a lot of the actors from it. Like whenever I see them in stuff, like I go, "Oh, it's so and so from Heroes."
Right? So, Zachary Quinto, did he do anything other than Heroes and Spock?
He's like, I can't remember whether it's a like physical resemblance or a name resemblance, but there's somebody who resembles him. Whenever I see that person, I always think it's him, but never turns out to be. But I will check if Zachary Quinto's done anything. Zachary Levy, that's it. That's who I get mixed up with.
Ah, Chuck. That is Chuck, right? More
Oh,
recent-
sure, yeah.
Shazam, formerly known as Chuck.
Damn, Zachary Quinto was in the, I'm fairly sure, terrible Hitman Agent 47 film.
Oh, hello.
The astral plane. Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau.
The big old upside.
Information on the astral plane is classified.
Ah.
We can talk in
Yeah, the other actor that I always remember is Milo Ventimiglia.
Simplification does them no justice.
Who was he?
Now,
If I recall correctly, his character's name was Peter.
Inverted black pyramid.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
The
Was he
board,
Peter? I think it was Peter.
intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director. The
Yeah.
process of choosing a
Peter
director,
Petrelli.
tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
Also always like seeing Greg Grunberg as well.
Nathan Petrelli, brother of Peter Petrelli, was in what's its face? Agents of Shield.
Ah, interesting.
Well, that would have been nice to. Oh wait, no, never mind. I wouldn't have had the materials for it anyway. I don't like the look of that gun. It looks grabby. And the fact that its name is Pierce is troubling.
It looks either grabby or like a pair of anguish.
I mean, they're both not really great, are they?
They're both pretty bad.
I did not.
To be fair, that's less of a picture and more of a painted portrait.
Well, didn't give permission for that either. Also, this is not ominous at all.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know what? I hope we find another episode of that one horrifying children's show.
Speaking of horrifying children's shows, I was all set to get on here and start complaining about the Queen of Turfery back on her bullshit again.
I saw the. Oh my god! I think it may be another.
Another episode?
No,
The early
it's just Darling.
hypothesis was that the
Darn.
landscape of the astral plane is
Yeah, I was all set to get to complain about that, and then she got fucking put the fuck down by Mr. Blobby.
Yes, I saw that as well.
That's the case with all
I
religions.
think Mr.
like-
Blobby is a
We've been able to
distinctly
record
English
footage of
thing.
the astral plane.
Oh no, it's a very very British thing, and even like it's a very distinctly British '90s thing. Because even I didn't know about him until like a few years ago, when he appeared on what was it, Big Fat Quiz of the '90s, I think,
We're always in the vicinity of
where he scared the shit out of Jack Whitehall because of course he does, because Blobby is terrifying.
Board controls. We have glimpsed movement. Native species.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical
Just a little.
knowledge, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral feud, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in
Astronauts.
question. It's
A brain
relentless
cloud,
predator,
an
consumes
astral.
thoughts, minds,
I never know how to pronounce that
vehicles
name.
the enemy feeds on.
Ooh, ruptured out.
Proper containment
Ooh.
protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
Apparently, it's called the Astral Spike, so I can imagine how it ruptured out.
Yeah.
But yes, this Eldritch Plane turns out the board that is hopefully friendly to humanity only controls the big old upside down pyramid.
Yay.
So, what that suggests is there may be factions against them. That alarm scared the crap out of me.
But yeah, it's an unofficial Twitter account for Blobby, but it's still just hilarious to see some person tweeting in character as Blobby telling TERFs to shut the fuck up.
Excuse you!
Oh boy, that doesn't look good. I'd deal with that.
This is the first time. What am I supposed to do here?
Leave.
Like, what exactly?
Get out of the splash zone.
Batteries. Okay, so, that was terrifying and confusing.
Yeah.
So,
His nose.
yeah, so as it turns out, I could shoot it, but it only temporarily slows it down. That's an escape thing, and I didn't see the actual, yeah, turns out I have to use a fucking battery.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, this is the brain cloud in question.
Interesting.
That was apparently inside someone's head until it ruptured out, so...
Yeah.
That must have been a rather unpleasant experience.
I imagine so. Anything rupturing out of the brain is pretty bad, honestly.
Ah! No! How do I close this door, but, like, also go through... Okay, good.
Yeah, it's not following you, I don't think. Oh, that was simple. That was very simple.
Let's not speak so... Oh, God! Oh, dear.
Uh-oh. Yeah,
There's
not
more
so
than
simple.
one of them, apparently.
That door shut.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing here.
Aren't there like 2 battery slots?
Huh. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I maybe may have gone in a circle, but that doesn't make any sense at all.
What about this game makes sense?
Fair point. Okay, so what am I exactly supposed to do then?
Maybe you are supposed to kill it.
Like, how? It doesn't seem to be able to follow. I'm shooting it, right? It's like...
Check your codex entries.
You know what? That might be a good idea. Hang on. Research and records. Unread. Home safe test. Thresholds. Case files. Respondents.
It was like his node or something like that, I think.
Yeah, that's what that was, I think. Huh. Okay, here, it might be this. Huh. Yeah, it does not seem to say anything.
Go back up. No, I mean to the research.
Yeah. There's no his node under research.
Let me. What is there then? Oh, there isn't. Hmm. Anything that looks like the node?
Nope.
Darn.
What is my objective?
You're finding Marshall.
Well, yeah, I know that. What is the purpose of this little astral exhibition? Because, like, that thing's over there, and I think shooting it makes it pause temporarily. Like, get weaker. No, it doesn't. No, it does not. Doesn't seem to have a health bar, so to speak of. Like, is there anything else in this room that I can use? Like, oh, I see. I think maybe I'm supposed to trap it in here.
Maybe.
It's like, no, because I can close this door.
Yeah.
Alright, come on in, buddy. Here you go. Come in, buddy. Hey. Hey, bud. Over here. Promise we're not gonna murder you. Mainly because you would more likely murder me. And then run. Sprint. Great cardio, Jesse.
Also, it might be immortal. Who knows?
Oh!
What was the Bureau doing with that
Yeah,
thing?
that is exactly what we were supposed to do.
Congrats, you figured it out.
I think that was like super obvious.
Maybe.
Don't answer, damn it! We need backup down here.
So,
Marshall, are you still there?
Hello? Oh, Marshall.
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
Hi, Marshall.
hope you don't die.
Oh, Marshall hasn't died yet. Or maybe he has and we're just talking to his ghost. Oh, she. Sorry. I can't hear the voice.
If only this game had stealth mechanics.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. That thing heals them.
Yeah. Oh, it moves.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it can heal itself, though, at least.
Don't you just love it when the enemies don't have line of sight on you, and so you can just kind of shoot them in the... Ah! So, okay, I apparently have the ability to pull rockets out of the air now.
Good.
Which doesn't help if you're bad at the game, like I am. Multi-launch is just the best upgrade in the game, I think.
But yeah, I'm fairly sure the game does expect at least some base level of competence.
How dare.
I know, it's
I'm much
awful.
worse at shooters than I am at, like, action games like Neo.
Yeah.
It's like, I do pretty well in Neo, I think. Hey, I grabbed that grenade out of the air and shot it back. That was cool. Listen, are you a baddie? You are a baddie. Oh, that's not good. Maybe I should not have woken that thing up, but you know, it's fine.
Nah, it's dead now.
Ah!
Surely. Hi, friend.
Why are you even over there? Why would it not just flank me? Now that I'm complaining,
I don't think these like his peasants basically have much in the way of intelligence, or like what's the word I'm looking for? It's not agency. It's
initiative.
Initiative. That's the word I'm looking for. Initiative.
Something you roll for in Dungeons and Dragons games.
Yeah.
I think those barriers mean I need to find those weird blobs of eldritchness and then shoot the crap out of them.
Probably. Seems like a good assumption at the
Who's
very
shooting me?
least.
Oh, you. How dare. You know what? At close range, I'm probably better off with the... Yeah, this thing melts them at close range. My mistake is trying to use it like a snipper rifle.
Fully automatic things tend not to be good at any sort of range.
Aha! Shot you with your own grenade again. Huh.
Man, at what point do they, figure it out and stop trying it?
I mean, that would require them to have a basic level of intelligence, which I don't think they do. Oh, that's a big old brain. That's cute.
The big brain, I'm winning again. I am... Oh boy, that's been cut into pieces.
Yeah, it is. I didn't realize what that was at first. Hypnosis lab. That's not creepy at all. Oh, groupthink research. I'm sure you're not going to use this in an unethical fashion, right? Secret government agency? Right?
I'm not sure ethical and secret government agency go together. Feels more like an oxymoron than anything else.
It is depressing how correct that is. Also, is the stream quality a little better than usual?
Possibly. Though that is because you're at a slightly higher bitrate than usual.
Yeah, I'm at a higher bitrate and a higher base quality, because apparently OBS is just much more well optimized and efficient.
Who knew that the OG was better than the copycat?
Look, in my defense, I thought they were actually affiliated.
No, that's fair. So did I when, we first started doing this. They've got green bars. They're probably okay.
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there.
Alright?
Mesmerized by it.
They're not doing anything.
Pity. Let's just stare at it for a little. Okay, yes, no, never mind then. I really wish we'd a proper CP sort of thing, but this is about as good as it's gonna get, I guess. So I need to find a way to open door. Oh, is this a puzzle? Oh my god, it is a puzzle. No.
Oh boy. Oh boy. This can only go well. Getting there? You were getting there.
What is my... I think I get it?
I assume you're supposed to fill the shape.
I did fill the shape a couple of times, though.
Entirely?
Yeah,
I don't think
that's
it
the
is.
thing. It doesn't let you fill it entirely.
Maybe you're just getting it wrong at those crucial points.
Okay, I think I may understand how to do this.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna look up the solution.
Is this not the solution?
Did you beat it?
Well, I filled as much as it's possible to fill, so like... Wait a second. I have to like match the shape of the lock? That doesn't seem to make a lot of sense.
Fuck off, Eurogamer, try and make me turn off the fucking ad blocker.
It's in thirds, so like...
Okay, so you've got to fill the outer 2 circles and then press up.
Oh! Okay, let's just reset this. Okay. So fill the outer 2 circles first.
I think so, I think that's what it said. Completing 2 circles and hitting up for the last part.
Okay. Right, okay.
I mean, I've got just the order you need to do it in if you want it.
The problem is I've ended up resetting it. Or rather, I've already... Okay, just tell me the order, see if I can get it if I reset it.
Up,
Up,
right,
right,
down,
left, then I'm guessing.
left. It's up, right, down, left, up, up. That's the order. So two all the way through going clockwise and then up.
Yeah, that's if it starts in the up position, which it's not. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. So you had to make a cube.
Yeah.
Oh look, we started the little thing. That's cute. Okay, let's not stare at that for the next 4 million
It's
years.
so mesmerizing.
No, we have to find the other mesmerizing thing, this magical cube. Is this not the door? Where's the door? There's the door.
Please state your name for the record. Paul Warren, astronaut, first class.
Thankfully, they're also
You are
mesmerized
aware
that they didn't see
exposure to
this.
The astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia. Yeah. I am. And you acknowledge that your use of
I feel like you should, you know, put death at the end as, you know, the ultimate consequence.
Perfect. Your suit is good? Okay, you're all set.
I feel like
Open the door for
there's
Mr. Warren,
worse
please.
things than death in context. So yeah, this is apparently the horrifying entity. C's, huh?
Seize the means of production. Comrade Blobby commands you.
How do I seize you, though?
Old enemies are immune to Jesse's attacks.
Ah, I see. into Jesse's attack. Not mine. Or not. Oh, I see. I gotta brainwash them. And then send his buddies to murder him. Nope. Killed him. Accidentally. That's awkward when you accidentally kill the dudes you're trying to brainwash.
Yeah. Well, you know, they knew what they were getting into.
Did they?
I'd say so.
Hey guys, go shoot the golden NPC variation. Yeah, just go shoot him. So, the problem is, I have to use NPCs to deal with another NPC, but AI is bad.
Yeah.
Go shoot that dude. Oh my god. There you go! One more burst. I can mind control dudes that are low health now, that's cool.
Yeah.
Probably be useful at some point.
I imagine so. I don't think you can make things worse, certainly.
Oh, don't ever say that, Mel. Oh! Oh.
Their brains were fried when I took over the object.
Not expect to, you know, why is your mouth like that, my dude? Who broke your jaw?
He gunned too hard. Well, he won't be gunning anymore.
It's funny how the point blank shots only get lightly bloody their nose.
I assume these are like psychic bullets rather than actual ones.
That does make sense, doesn't it? Can't wait until I get my flying power. I have to assume that I can get either a double jump or a flight ability because there's places where I couldn't reach without that sort of ability.
Again, it would make sense.
Pneumatics, huh? Where is pneumatics?
Did we actually manage to find Marshall?
No, sadly.
I hope he's okay.
Marshall,
She.
can you hear me?
Yes,
Sorry.
I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
She got that right.
Marshall
I'm the
is...
director,
More
but
of you?
make sure not to expect any hazard pay. I'm not in charge of that.
Ah! No. What if I took over and sent you to explode on your defense? Oh, that actually works pretty well. Oh, I think that's what this is for. It's a sort of tutorial like that.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of exploding on things.
Oh, God.
No, this is a bad one. You know the Amrita fiends in Neo?
Yeah.
They've gone into a nasty habit of once they get down to a certain portion of health, they explode themselves.
They do that? They can do that?
Apparently so, and it's a bitch because you know your instincts say that when they like you know drop and can't attack you, you should go in and attack, but that's just gonna get you fucking exploded. Yeah.
Huh. Ah! I did not mean to do that. Ah, god damn it.
Yeah.
See, my speaking of instincts, my instinct when I see an interactable is to interact with it.
Poke the button. Poke the button.
Yeah. So yeah, I get that Neo was decently popular and also got a sequel, but why is it not more popular than it is?
Marshall is waiting for you in the luck lab, just down the hall.
Where?
I think because there's it's more complex, I would say, than like the other Souls likes and Souls games. Like there's a lot more to manage.
Sure, but it's also like easier, funnily enough.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's
I don't know.
as well, because like you'd think the Souls games would be kind of a. You okay there, bud? Yeah, that seems like the appropriate response. Huh, I can just take the 4-leaf clover and then put her back. It's kind of funny.
That's nice. That's another thing I've. Or here's another thing that I think I've discovered that I don't particularly like about Souls games, especially the like Dark Souls. Well, I feel like the environments feel like pretty samey.
Okay,
Like
it's kind of
There
like
you are. I was starting to worry.
Neo is literally a game of reskinned levels, though. Right?
Yeah, not really.
Are you sure?
I feel like there are enough varied levels. Like they use the same levels a lot.
There's
Yes,
a lot of main
obviously
missions that are like similar enough. It's kind of like
the main missions are all in different areas. There's some missions, yes, they're in the same areas, and they
I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations.
and they just like change where you start at and like what
And I see
direction
you
you're coming
found his
from.
gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this
But,
through the
like,
hotline.
I never
Makes
get
sense.
the sense that
None of this
Neo
makes
is trying to hide that either. Like
Really?
Dark Souls, just every area
Here's
you
the
go to
situation.
seems like the
Darwin
same
created the
grungy
HRAs
dark.
in a lab nearby. We
to
need
be
more if we're gonna
fair,
survive this attack.
that's
My rangers can't secure the lab alone.
very
not
much
against
not
those
the case
things. We
the
need more
further you get in the
firepower.
game.
At least she
The
seems
opening
to know
area
what's
is
on
usually
here.
pretty interconnected, and as a result, it's
She
a bit
could
samey.
know
But every
I
about
major
can clear out
branch
the
in the
hiss.
game
I'll be your firepower.
is.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss.
Wow, Marshall did not look like what I
Rangers,
expected.
let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
At least she's letting you through.
That's
Has
nice,
anyone
at
heard
least.
from Salvador?
Last anyone heard.
But yeah, I mean, what spawned this thought was I watched somebody watching the Elden Ring cinematic trailer, and it just seems so similar to Dark Souls in terms of environment.
Well, Elden Ring is like that's apparently only the area that they were allowing. Like basically, that was the first part of the game. Like that, apparently they were only allowing people to see the first area of the game,
Rangers over there.
which makes sense.
We have to help them.
But it's a very big game.
Yeah. I mean, overall, I prefer the mission style of Neo to Dark Souls. They're just in one giant fucking area.
Yeah, that is what it comes down to. It's like I like the idea that the entire game is like a game. Right? It's like it's a very to me it's a very refreshing take on open world. It's like it's not the Ubisoft style open world game.
Yeah. Or Bethesda.
You Ubisoft.
Bethesda.
Okay, let's be real. Ubisoft and Bethesda are basically the same thing. With
I mean, they're similarly, like, creatively bankrupt at this point.
oh, I can move while singing. That's good. Turns out that this way of dealing with the explodey enemies is to just mind control one, and then they explode on each other.
Yeah, I just enjoy Neo's, like, setting a lot more. Especially considering it's so much easier to know where you're fucking going. And like Dark Souls and Bloodborne, you can wander around for an hour before finally wandering into like an end-level boss area without realizing it.
To be fair, it's not quite that.
Maybe not an end-level boss area, but still a boss area. At which point you either beat the boss or you lose all the soul/blood you have.
Again, it's not that big a deal to lose your blood and souls. Same with losing all your Amrita isn't really that much of a problem.
I mean, if you, like, have enough for a level up and, you know, you're just searching for a, somewhere to level up, then yes, I would argue it is a big deal. Especially, you know, in the later stages of the game when it takes so much, you know, currency to level up.
Well,
like in Neo, it's costing me like over 100,000 Amrita to level up now.
Well, yeah, but like, you kind of just naturally get that much over the course of the mission. Like, I don't know. I guess it's just oh, hello. Oh, I see. So they're oh god.
Oh boy.
This is the introduction to
That's...
Yes.
Oh. I'm reading it and, like, I want to know what the redacted is.
Yeah, there's definitely a very yikes redacted there, isn't there?
There's a lot of yikes redacted there.
Well, the real question is, where is pneumatics? Oh, an executive.
Is it not on the map?
Right, okay, so I have made mistakes. I've had this timed mission, and I thought it was in research. Where is pneumatics? Right next to dead letters. Right, okay. Well, I'm just gonna go do that real quick, because I think it's a mini-boss.
Looks like you might have to go down as well.
I'm sure I can find stairs somewhere. This way? Maybe? Question mark? Oh, there it is, yeah.
That was a hell of a welcome.
You too! Why are you so close to it?
Because they heard you sing the MC Hammer song and they want to prove you wrong.
I'm gonna die.
Probably.
I don't think I've succeeded a single one of these Bureau alerts.
Maybe you need to get good.
Look. The problem is I've got all these guns and, like, no dodge roll or fire dog. I'd be able to do this so much more effectively if you just gave me an Odachi and some dodge rolling capabilities.
It's about to say, maybe you just need, like, a big fucking sword.
Right? Apparently the gun used to be Excalibur, so why can't we just have it still be Excalibur? Seems like a major oversight on the board's part to not give the thing a big old sword form.
Yeah.
This way to the lab? Okay. You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here.
How
if
old
Marshall
is
can't
he?
help us with Dylan.
Well, he's very, like, partially an Eldritch Abomination at this point, so...
Control's not responding.
It does seem to have frozen on the stream.
Oh! And we have crashed. Well, the good news is we are still, in fact, streaming and or recording. My whole computer didn't crash this time. Only
That's
Control
good.
did. So, I'm just going to open up Control again and hope for the best. Maybe I should play it in DirectX 11. Maybe that'll improve things. Let's go to properties. Is the game not? Why is the game capture no longer working? You'd think it would. Oh, and my dog has decided to be a dog. By which I mean she is woken up from her nap.
Hello, Biscuit.
I'm just going to go, give her a little bit of a snack, and then I'll be right back. So please entertain the chat while Control loads.
I really hope my stepsister is going to be bringing her dog for Christmas, even if it is going to send my cat's blood pressure skyrocketing. Like, it was funny at first, like, just how perturbed he was at the idea of a very excited dog. But then it was just sort of upsetting when he literally just holed himself up in my parents' room and wouldn't come out even after the dog was gone. So, I don't know. Because I also want to spend time with him, because after spending like a year looking after him, I do now really miss my cat. Even if I'm sure I'll be driven crazy by his, basically his cat personality. So, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens in terms of Christmas. I just want to have an animal to give some, attention and pets to. All I've got right now is my plush of Panda, who is a good substitute, admittedly. Speaking of Panda, of Jujutsu Kaisen and anime in general, I went through the arduous task of figuring out my best OP pick for the year. It was really fucking hard.
Are there good soundtrack this year?
There's been a lot of good OPs this year, yeah. I ended up with basically a best of, or I ended up sort of picking how many. Oh god, I got down to 22 OPs overall that I could have picked. Dear god. Oh wait, no, not 22. I'm missing some numbers. Why am I missing some numbers? I'm missing a lot of numbers. Where are these numbers gone?
Perhaps someone hunted them.
Okay, I think it's sorted itself out. So not 22, 19 OPs. That's still a lot of OPs.
Is that not every OP in this season?
No, because I watched, God, how many? 56 new shows and I think 12 sequels this year.
Mill. How?
When I say watched 56 new shows, I watched at least 3 episodes of 56 new shows.
I still must question why. Was the premise of all of those worth it, or like?
Oh God, no. Some of them were terrible. Some of them, yeah, I did just watch so I could say that I could just put them on the list.
It's entirely up to you, but I don't have any idea why you'd subject yourself to that.
Let's see. What are some of the really bad ones I've watched this year? I'm not including X-Arm in this because that was hilariously bad, and I'm actually quite glad I watched all of it. 12 episodes of horrific animation and just terrible storytelling, and I just had so much fun with it for the most part.
Okay, this one at least gives you the correct solution. The other one didn't even give us a solution.
Fairness, I'm fairly sure it did, we just didn't find it.
It just gave us a picture of a lock. How are we supposed to translate a picture of a lock to a cube?
As I said, I'm fairly sure, based on the walkthrough I saw, apparently there was a piece of paper that had the solution on it.
Any idea how to make it work?
But anyway, Scar and the Praetor was terrible. It was another fucking Gohan's anime. Last Dungeon Boonies was pretty meh.
Oh God, I do not like that one at all.
Well, Last Dungeon Boonies.
Yeah, I read a bit of the light novel.
Yeah. There's like 2 yanderes, and I'm just not okay with it. Um, 2.43 was just so disappointing in a year where I've watched and read so much Haikyuu.
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
What else is that? Battle Athletes was terrible. Kramer was terrible.
This looks a bit more complicated.
World Ends with You and Blue Reflection Ray were just game adaptations.
The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals.
Which,
How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
really, they were typical game adaptations rather than the exceptions. Joran was just a fucking train wreck of an original.
I miss the days when... Well, actually, originals have always been... when's the last time there was, like, a solid original?
There's been a solid original every season for quite a while.
Really?
Yeah, no, there's been some really fucking good originals. Let me go through the seasons, because, like, genuinely, I can't remember the last season where there was a bad original, where there either wasn't an original at all, or there was a bad original. So, this summer, what have we got this summer? Where's the originals? Oh, we've got a good one. Well, I consider it good. We've got Visual Prison.
Ah, yes.
Mal does not agree with me, but they can go fuck themselves.
Okay, so...
In terms of the actually, generally good original, Tacto P Destiny is technically counts. It's technically well, it says other, and it's apparently an adaptation for a mobile game, but I'm not sure whether it is. Anyway, Visual Prison counts. I'm saying it does. That was fall. Summer, we had Sort my score. Sunny Boy. Yeah, Sunny Boy and Archetype of White Sand, and Remain for the Sports Trash. We got a water polo anime.
Really?
Yeah, it was cool. Spring had Odd Taxi, Vivi Fluorite's Eye Song, season 2 of Megalobox, season 2 of Zombieland Saga.
Wait, Megalobox
Backflip
got a
and-
season 2?
Yeah.
I thought it ended with season 1.
Nope, they got a season 2 and apparently it was even better than season 1. There was also Backflip for the Sports Trash, and that is, that is pretty much aiming for my anime of the year at this point. We also had Dinosaur, the sequel to Gridman.
These white
The sort of sequel to Gridman.
I see.
Winter had Skate, and that was about it in terms of originals, because I don't want to mention Wonder Egg because it makes me sad now. I mean, I feel worse for Jack considering how invested he got into it and how much he's going to have to talk about it for the end of year review. But yeah, it turned out bad. What did Fall 2020 have? Fall 2020 had Akudama Drive, which was genuinely superb. And so well timed because it just straight up said fuck the police.
Yeah.
Summer 2020 had Great Pretender and Decadence. Decadence was another one that just said fuck capitalism and was great. Spring 2020 had... Oh, it had Aparo Ranman, that was it. Aparo Ranman, which was basically historical wacky races. And I'm not kidding.
Historical what now?
Aparo Ranman was basically historical wacky races, and I loved it.
Oh, right. That did exist.
I think that was third for me in 2020. And I liked 38. And what did Winter have? Oh, Winter had ID Invaded, that's right. ID Invaded, also very good. All had Fall 2019. Had Stars Align, which I'm still counting as a success, even if it did end up the worst cliffhanger possible.
Had gotten, an
Its second 12 episodes, yeah. Also had Faragon Season 2, which, I enjoyed.
I stopped enjoying Faragon halfway through season 1.
Also Special 7, which we all enjoyed, if I remember correctly. It was just a really solid show.
Yeah, Special 7 was good, yeah.
Even if it did start my my over-exaggerated hate bonus for Kenjiro Suda.
One of them has to work.
Okay, Mil, can you just, look up the solution to this?
Yeah.
Because, I'm sure there's, an intelligent way of analyzing this puzzle, but, I have not thought of something at all.
So...
Because, we got 5 punch cards, we got a bunch of whiteboard drawings.
Yeah. Control. Old. Boys Club puzzle.
Also, if you hear dog noises in the background, that's because there's a dog in the background.
Yeah. Okay, so you found all the cards.
Yep. Assuming there's only 5.
Yeah. So machine 1 is Mixed Sense Cube with the black panel behind it. The one on the left. Like, yeah, that one. Where is
Wait, the
that?
far left or the second on the left?
You got it right.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no, no, far left, far left.
Mhm.
If I just say left, I mean the one on the end.
Okay,
If
two.
I mean the one next to it, I mean I'll say center left.
Okay, 2.
Machine 2 is middle one, straight middle.
Machine 3.
Machine 3 is far right.
What's machine 5? Because I'm already here.
Machine
4.
5 is center right.
I think I may have. What is it about this combination? Makes sense. I don't know.
Apparently there is, like, it does tell you, but yeah.
Oh, we're firing a laser beam at a magic rock. I'm sure that is not gonna go poorly.
So yeah, Summer 2019 had Young Nobunaga, which again, I enjoyed. Apparently other people didn't, for some reason. And Granbelm, which
shattered.
other people enjoyed, but
Darling's
I didn't.
prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
Spring 2019
Black
had
Rock
Carol and
prisms to make this
Tuesday and
machine work.
Sarazanmai.
Darling has another lab down in the Black Rock processing site and maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
Winter. What did
I've been
Winter
to maintenance
2019
already.
have in terms
I
of
can find my
original?
way.
This might be the
How
one that
long
breaks
will
the
that take?
streak.
Nothing here
Yeah,
is simple.
so
I need to ask her now.
there's been at least
Before
one
I
good
go.
original every year
need something
since
from you first.
Spring 2019.
What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was
Which I think is a pretty good streak.
Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it. I'm the only one who can help.
What is she having you do
Fine.
now?
I'll get the prisms first.
Find more magic
Dylan
rock
will have to wait just a little
Ah.
longer.
instead of
But don't
telling
call
us
me
about her
director.
brother.
Jesse is fine.
You not just find rocks and
I'll call
tell
you
her
Fate.
that they're magic.
Here, you'll need this keycard.
Apparently,
Thanks.
there's ways of testing.
Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive.
I mean, just
Once I
use
have
your,
the
like,
prism,
telekinesis
I'll be there.
powers. She won't know.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed
What's
to a
Darling
different kind
going
of
on about
resonance.
now?
Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking
Dude, at
protection,
what point does your,
Hedron can provide
like,
us,
apparently massive brain just go,
keeping us
maybe
from
we
being
shouldn't
wiped
be
out.
doing this?
I mean, to be fair, usually by the point they reach that point, they're already in 2D.
Yeah.
Also, this seems to be where they're mining the black rock, magic rocks.
Well, at least somebody's already
Here,
got,
this
a
leads
head
back to
start on it
central
for you.
research.
You don't have to start an entire mine.
Oh, good, there's a door here. Can I not go into this emergency supply closet? Oh, so this was right here, huh? That would have been nice to know, like, several hours ago.
Tell you what was another show that was really disappointing. Detective is already dead.
I feel
got,
like
real-
you're setting yourself up for a disappointment there, if the detective is the main character.
Well, they a lot of people hyped the show up before it aired, and then it had an hour-long premiere that was just boring and introduced the two main characters, the dude and the titular detective, who they tried to have, like, have this a similar sort of like relationship to Sakata and Mai from Bunny Girl Senpai, but failed, and so it was just boring. And then she died, like off screen died, and it was suddenly like 2-3 years later, something like that. Like they had like 2 years of like adventures and cases that we just didn't see.
That's just bad writing.
And then it turned out the detective had given like her heart to somebody, and as a result, that somebody was like technically the detective and acted like the detective, which is not how transplants work, especially not heart transplants.
Huh.
You might get away with it if it was a full brain transplant, but not a heart transplant. Remember to wash your hands, Fuzzy.
Look, the sinks haven't worked in months.
Well, as director, it's
Also,
your
where
job
do
to
I
solve
get
it.
one of these guns?
That does look pretty cool. That looks like a... What is that?
Like
World War II era machine gun?
Yeah. With the overtop drum mag.
Yeah. Hey, it's a Browning something.
I don't know.
If I remember my gunshot app correctly.
Ridiculous. Pope's grasping at straws.
Why? If hiss is a frequency, then why couldn't it vibrate molecules?
Yeah, there was just an app that fired guns, and as a kid, like when I'd be playing with soldiers, I'd just use it for the sound, and also used it to wake up a friend of mine once quite violently.
That
as it turns out, like an AA-12 shotgun on full volume right next to their ear. It's a really effective alarm.
Were they still friends with you after that?
Yes.
Well,
also, we're British. We don't have the same like.
Oh right, that's
instant
right.
reactions as Americans do. It would be cruel to do it in America, but in Britain, where we barely have guns, it's fine because they don't fucking expect it to be a gun.
Unthinkable. I have the snipper rifle now.
Cool.
For all the good it'll do me, as the person who has no capacity to aim properly.
And yet you use the sniper rifle most often in Mass Effect.
That's because it's easier in Mass Effect. This game requires actual skill. I never signed up for skill.
I mean, you were the one who chose this game, having already played it.
Yes, but like at the same time, I didn't realize it would be harder later on. The tutorial was easy enough. I still like this game a lot, like if only because it's got the whole Eldritch Agency feel, right? Like
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here?
Oh, this is a very unpleasantly spiky gun.
HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan.
Oh, it's charged as well. That's cool.
Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
You can't hold the charge forever, though. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like an interesting game, but maybe, like, the gameplay is just letting it down a little bit.
I don't think the gameplay is... Well, the gameplay is decent if you're better at third-person shooters than I am, because, like... It's not that the gameplay is, like, bad, right? It's very responsive, the aim is good, it's, like... The problem is that it doesn't hold your hand at all, which is something I require in a shooter. It's like there's little in the way of auto aim and stuff.
Yeah, can you change the difficulty at all?
I think it's already on the easiest difficulty.
Wow. Okay, yeah, you just need to get good then.
Look, okay, sometimes that's just a... Sometimes the only way to...
I don't know what I or the game can do to help you. You just need to get better.
Yeah, therein lies the problem, isn't it? Now, hang on. Where exactly am I supposed to go? Oh, I have to search for it. It's, like, somewhere here, apparently.
What does the map say?
I'm looking at it. I'm in central.
Looks like you need to get up the. Looks like you need to get to the bottom floor of the power plant and then go up to central maintenance.
That probably is how it goes, but the problem is that in the bottom floor is just a yawning chasm.
Then the floor just above that.
Yeah. Let's give that a shot. I thought this was the correct place for... Huh.
I mean, the other thing to do is to, you know, follow signs to where you want to go.
That's true. No, but I think I see the line here. Actually, where am I right now? Where is this? Yeah, I think energy converters is my way to go, because that seems to be the one closest to the level. But yeah, oh, right! I think it's in this direction, but I don't know how to go here. Maybe should not have done that. Right, so, like... Right, well, no, I will just, like, keep exploring, but we can keep chatting, so, like, I will say, how has your experience with anime, like, been of late?
I mean, it's been mostly good. Like, I always find, like, a decent amount of shows that I do enjoy. Like a good 5 or 6 each season, I would say, at least. And then a few more that I sort of enjoy, but either sort of enjoy and just like can't be bothered stopping to watch, or like I don't really want to stop watching, but I'm also not like that invested in it. Or shows that start off good, and then by the time that they start being bad, I'm like, I've been watching this too long to stop. Yeah, the sunk cost ones are kind of the worst. Like, they're pretty terrible. Like, to give an example, Fëanor, Pirate Princess. Probably wouldn't have watched all of that had I known going in how bad it would be in the end. Like, it wasn't terrible, it was just... Yeah. It wasn't terrible, it was just really disappointing.
That's worse, honestly, is when you have hope.
Yeah, because obviously it's titled Fëanor, Pirate Princess, and then there was very little pirating going on.
Was there princessing going on?
I mean, Fëanor was a princess, yes, to an extent. But she was also, like, really disappointing in the sense that, have you tried jumping down there?
Look, we know what the result is going to be.
Have you tried jumping down there? Also, I wouldn't jump down there, I would go to the circular bit.
You could have mentioned that a minute ago.
I'm sorry, I'm on a delay.
Okay, but I do have a question, though.
Yeah?
Are the princess identity separate from the pirate identity? Because that's a misleading title, then.
Not really. No. Well, like...
So is she a princess who is a pirate, or is she a pirate who is a princess?
That's the thing, they weren't really fucking pirates.
Oh!
There were pirates in the show, but then they got blown up by the Navy. They also happen to be a pretty much all-female cast of pirates who got blown up by the Navy.
Oh wow, that
Everyone,
seems
including
problematic in
Dylan.
a number of ways.
Once I find
Yeah,
him.
and as I said, the reason why Feyna as a
Keep him
character was
safe.
disappointing is that she just
Like you
had
do with
so
me.
little agency. Like, an episode started with her trying to learn how to fight, and then it never got brought up again.
Oh, that's so useless protagonist syndrome, huh?
Yeah, which is really fucking disappointing.
Right, I did not have level 4 clearance before, so I think that might be the line here.
Way through, yeah.
Yeah, it definitely seems like ventilation adjacent.
Yeah.
Maybe through the janitor's office?
But yeah, like, my relationship with anime is still pretty good. I still hate it, you know, whenever shows decide to be, you know, sexist, prejudiced, bigoted, whatever you fucking want to call it. But I think it makes me like appreciate the shows that don't do that all the more.
It just sometimes feels like there's a lot more shows that do it than don't.
I know, it does. But there are definitely some shows out there. There are definitely some big shows out there that are positive like that. I'm Bloom for one. Thank God for Bloom. I mean, my issue at this point is too many shows just deciding to be heteronormative, just, you know, because that's the status quo, I guess.
That's kind of everyone's problem with heteronormativity, isn't it?
Yeah. Because, like, I'm almost certain I've probably mentioned this to you before, but case study of Vanitas. How is that heteronormative? Why are they pushing heteronormativity in that?
Especially when vampires are famously always have got the homoeroticism going on.
Look, if you watched the OP for Case Study of Vanitas without knowing, like, what it was about, you would swear that it was the OP for a romance show. Because it just has fucking Noe and Vanitas, the two main male characters, just going out on a fucking date. I dare anyone to prove me wrong on that. Look at the map again. Yeah. Keep forward, going in this direction. Hey, Artie.
It's back. What killa päätti? Paska mikä paska.
And then the other one, which is even more egregious, I would say, because at the very least, I quite like Noe's female love interest, Dominique. She's pretty good. You're holding your mop, Artie. Actually, no, you're holding a broom. My bad.
Why does
go back into that? Turn around. Go back into that like room. Go back into the janitor's office and go all the way through. That door at the end of the room. Where does that lead?
This leads to where we just were.
What about if you go up the stairs?
Power plant.
Yeah, but that's where you want to go.
But is it like actually gonna let me go here?
That's a route to the way you want to go. Go up the elevator.
Oh, huh. This might actually be the way.
See, I know the way.
God, I was hoping you wouldn't bring it to the Ugandan Knuckles area.
Yeah, well, I'm seeing it far too often not to, considering the Sonic trailer.
Right, Knuckles is in it now.
Yeah.
And is also Idris Elba.
Idris Elba, who claimed he wouldn't make Knuckles sexy, like a liar.
To be fair, it's not really, like... It's not like he can help it, right? Like... He doesn't have to...
He's got a very sexy voice.
Yes, it's not like he has to try.
Yeah.
Also, let's be real. People have wanted to bone Knuckles long before Idris Elba existed.
People wanted to bone the hedgehogs in general long before Idris Elba's Knuckles. So yeah, if you just follow this round, you should be able to get to central maintenance. Maybe the other way?
Shit. What now?
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the
Hey, just...
I think we have...
Yeah, keep going this way.
Yeah, so the thing about central maintenance, like, I think we need to go, like, the long way around.
Yes. But I think you are going the right direction. But I think you need to head to the coolant pumps, then into the furnace chamber, and then up into the power plant again.
Yeah, that does seem like the way to go here. There's also this thing to the left, which I have no idea where it is, but like... Oh, hello. Enemies. You cannot hold that charge for as long as it's necessary for someone who's bad at the game.
But yeah, Hakusok on White Sands is frustratingly heteronormative. Like, again, like whenever you see the two female leads interact, like, pretty much everyone I've seen watch the show has gone, yeah, they're pretty fucking gay. And yet the show is trying to push a heterosexual romance.
It's just that's like physically painful. I can't watch those shows anymore. Like, it's physically painful for me now. Like,
everything else about the show is enjoyable, which is sad. It's just that aspect of it.
Yeah, to me, those deal breakers are exactly
Deal breakers.
that. They're deal breakers now.
Yeah.
They didn't used to be, but like, I just can't anymore.
Again, maybe it's a case of my general standards are lower, considering I read so much fan fiction.
That is very much a fair point.
That said, I do still have standards. Like, I don't just read every bit of fan fiction I can get my hands on. Though I have been reading more, or I have started reading Escape the Infinity fanfiction now.
That exists?
Yeah, of course it does. It's got two leads who are so clearly gay, but the show isn't quite saying it yet. And then two side characters who are so... Yeah. It's by the same director as Free, so I'm like...
I don't get your hopes up then, I think. Because
like they can't stop me from believing and liking as much fan art as possible. Well, that happened.
Look, I thought there was a ledge there, okay?
Yeah. Put it this way, like, genuinely, the fucking, one of the fucking animators for the shows literally drew the two of them as grooms. With one of them, like, carrying the other.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he alright? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including
Something I
Dylan.
can find?
Once I find him.
Yeah. Okay, not carrying each other, but with their fucking, like...
What you do with me?
Arm in arm sort of thing. Like...
No, I totally get you.
Tell me that's not gay as fuck.
I don't think I can click on it without risking crashing the game, so I will let you know after the stream.
Hey, could check your phone.
Yeah, but I'm not logged into Discord right now. Look, we will show it well, I don't know how to show it, but like, okay, what are the chances that's the way I need to go? Oh wait, no, it's not, because like there's a door there. That's a problem. Okay, so it's not the furnace chamber. Yes, but anyway, I really hate that queerbait continues to exist.
10 left.
Right? Don't you just, like, hate it?
Hate what?
The fact that queerbait continues to exist.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, of course I do.
Like,
it's
I thought we
infuriating.
were past that. At least to a certain extent.
I mean, at the end of the day, we're not going to be past that until, like, LGBTQ in general is fully accepted all around the world. Otherwise, there's always going to be some element of it. Somewhere. See? Central maintenance.
Oh, hey, I
We
can
got
also
there
do
in the
that
end.
one side quest now.
Hmm.
In field training. Because, like, I think I get a power from this.
Get ready, Ranger.
If I can
Course
do it.
starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
I didn't realize I had to shoot the targets.
45 seconds remaining.
Oh, that's a lot longer than I thought. Or, like, not as long as I thought.
45 seconds, you can do it.
Not if I make a mistake like that. Where's the other battery
30
slot?
seconds.
There it is.
Seconds remaining.
Ah!
15 seconds. Shoot blindly,
5
shoot
seconds
blindly.
remaining. Course failed. Try again, Ranger.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna complete this.
Wait, hang
Course
on.
failed.
What if I were to do, for example...
I think it'll reset.
I hope not, but like... Okay, now that I know what to do, I think I can. I have a better idea of, like, how to
I mean,
do it now.
you were pretty close.
Yeah, no, I was like one...
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3.
So
2,
I actually can't
1.
shoot blindly because, you aim down sight, it's faster. Also, you can't just hit the sides. You have to, like, hit close to the bullseye.
45 seconds remaining.
And they want you to be good.
See, that... I lost a lot of time on that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Comfortably doable now.
15 seconds remaining. Five seconds remaining.
Did I not do it?
Complete.
Oh, there we go.
Congratulations, Raymond. Can I do that one again?
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course.
Congratulations, Ranger.
Congratulations.
Protecting itself.
Your reward is getting to fight something.
Aha. Now this may actually help me in the long term, because apparently this is a shield.
That would be quite good, yeah.
Now what button do I press for the shield? Q. Hi! I am shielded. Turns out the shield is not omnidirectional.
No.
I have no doubt I'm going to, like, focus so hard on the shield that I end up, like here, for example. Oh, okay, never mind. You don't have to hold Q. Oh, wow, okay. I can just press Q once. Or, like the shield maintains itself after I actually activate it. As long as I don't, Yeah, this is gonna make me because I don't... Oh, but it's time. It doesn't last forever.
Yeah. I also wonder how it handles, like, I don't know, a rocket.
Rockets? Probably it only handles one and then goes down. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. I think I can just, like, run. And not die. Like, I get how the shield works now, but I think that I don't really need it. Where's my objective? Oh, there it is. Hey, I have a shield now.
Right.
Oh. Ah, you can't hurt me. But I can hurt you. Oh, I can't melee. Oh, you can't attack either. Okay. I understand. So it's purely for running away and defensive purposes.
Yeah. So how much of the game do you think you've gone through at this point?
If you go to the walkthrough, you can... Oh, here's Blackrock processing. If you go to the walkthrough, you can actually, like, see how many more story missions there are left. I think there's only, like, a few more story missions left. What we're doing.
We're about halfway through the story.
Okay, this seems to be where I'm supposed to go.
Yeah.
Now, how do I get to the other side thing?
Oh. Ooh, yeah. Does seem a little problematic. You want to make a jump for it?
Well, there isn't a save point close by, so we're going to have to do that all over again if I do.
But yeah, you're currently on the threshold, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 walkthrough sections after that, and this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So about halfway through, maybe a little over.
Oh, hello. Ah, this is the one.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have level 4 clearance.
Ah.
I'll forget it somewhere.
You sure this is the way and not the sign that says Blackrock?
Blackrock processing is the one that leads to that unending model.
Oh. Fair enough. Also, I'm not sure you want to give that more power.
Yeah, that's... I just realized that.
Giving that more power seems like a, you know...
This is actually the first time I've had to take batteries out. And... There we go. Ah, but I do need batteries for... Oh, God. Where's the battery?
There you got it.
Took a while. Oh, that's not ominous at all. Oh, right. Right, I'm back here. Remember this place?
Oh, yeah.
This is not terrifying. Oh, why are her eyes glowing? That's terrifying.
Maybe she's got some electric contact lenses.
Wait.
To get a room for the night? Hello? I don't think anyone's there, honey. Come on. We'll go to that motel we passed a while back.
Yes, hello, we're closed for maintenance. This place is pretty eldritch, huh?
Yeah. I think just, like, old abandoned motels are always just really creepy. There's just something about them.
It's not even that it's abandoned, it's that it's a motel for...
I mean, there's not a lot of people here.
Yeah, but, like, someone's clearly taking care of it.
I guess.
Ah, I see, I think I have to match... Do I not have to match? Like... Why do eldritch horrors never come with,
Instruction manuals?
Right? Okay, so I have to match the things. Like, the chair's out. There we go. So that's what I had to do. I had to... Oh, there's a casino in this Eldritch Motel. What do you think you gamble with in said casino?
Eyes.
I don't know if you said eyes or pies.
Eyes.
Like the letter or the...
No, the body part.
Okay, so that's how you open Blackrock Process. Yeah. I think I'll die if I, like, fall from here.
Probably.
Well, I didn't.
Huh. Good for you.
And now we can go to Blackrock Processing. So, why is it that every time I try to say Blackrock Processing, I ended up saying processing? What about Blackrock makes the R impossible to say?
I assume because you've just... In the first word, you've had an L sound. Then the second, you've had an R sound. So maybe your brain thinks it should be an L sound.
That must be it. Yeah, because, like... Human brain's big into pattern.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to find a way to Blackrock Processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
Like more than one prism there, Jesse. Interact. Atlas theory?
There's something creepy about the name The Oldest House.
Right? You definitely picked a good name for it. Ooh, bathrooms. I forgot I could do this. I have a broom and I'm not afraid to use it. Well, don't do anything too bad with it. Artie's probably looking for it. No, he's looking for his mop. He has a broom.
I'm sure he'd like a backup for his broom.
Well, it's not. What's he gonna do? Fire me? Oh wait, he can do that.
Yeah.
What was that sound?
And in his case, firing you is probably more like, I don't know, firing you out of some sort of eldritch cannon.
Hey, he might just...
Also, talking about the broom just reminded me, implicated Reaper spoilers, I guess. Reaper spoilers, implicated. It suddenly makes so much more sense, or Ethan's initial reaction to Ross makes so much more sense
yes,
now.
It does.
It was just something I saw on the trailer about it. Oh god, yes, that does make so much more sense now.
Like, because like Charity, a sage of all people, was like, oh, it's a mind spirit, big whoop.
Yeah.
And
Ethan was just like, what the fuck?
And he was like overjoyed. He's like, I remember he said that was the plan at some point.
Let me go get it up just so I can quote it verbatim.
Something phrasing something word health.
Yeah.
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream like haze. Inside, they found a door marked with
That's popular
an
highlights.
Black.
Um.
And just like that, it led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana. Now we're finding the cord in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau. Somehow the two places, they became in tune to each other. The actual physical location of the Ocean View is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible. A place of power, like the oldest house. During an AWE investigation...
Darling, I'm starting to think badly about your intelligence if you're still, like, pushing this.
Well, to be fair, it's not like he has a choice to not do it anymore. I don't think he could quit even if he wanted to at this point.
Yeah, but he could stop making the informational videos as if this is a good thing.
I mean, how do you know there isn't someone with a gun to his head in the background?
Medic, what's the damage?
Ranger Squad Charlie 7 returned from an expedition into the quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu.
Oh yeah?
Can you please...
Oh dear. Tension between Trench and Darling, huh? Ah, Trench may have been infected, and that's why he killed himself.
We are moving out of night.
Ah.
Kevin
do we need to
do? Our mission was to map quarry grid.
Or maybe he seemed like he was against Darling's project, which seems like the sane option.
But we are barely holding on here,
Darling's
boss.
project is the only thing that's protecting people from the
What do I
hiss.
tell him? The
That's
truth
a fair
is
point.
harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prism to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction. Another day at the FBC. But Darling's lab is just past Blackrock processing. I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. But we are just treading water here, and the hiss...
Like, Ethan doesn't say
Salvador
anything
would
in
know what to do
particular,
about
but he
it.
does seem to
Security team
recognize
containment
Ross's
before the lockdown
significance.
happened.
Also, we got a
We'll never see
big
him since. Hey,
reveal in
we got you.
Reaper, which... Okay, spoilers for
They shouldn't
Reaper,
rely
Book
on
11
me.
of the Cradle series.
They don't know me. They don't know how I failed.
Apparently Dross was tapping into the spider network.
You've done a good job here, Arish.
Yeah.
But you should take your people and get
Somehow.
to the base and executive. You
How
can
is
do
very
it.
unclear. But somehow.
I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to
I
them.
mean, maybe he was,
Be sure to put a bullet in
like,
that thing for me.
subconsciously tapping into the way, and I assume that's where most of the spider's information travels.
Oh, by the way, I think there's a boss fight now. So, I'll give a shot at the boss. Maybe I'll kill it, maybe I won't. But if I do succeed in killing it, we can, end the stream there. If I fail too many times, we're gonna end it there as well.
I mean, we're on a decent run of defeating bosses first time out, so...
Ooh, I like a lot of these shield upgrades. The shield strength is not so great, but turning the shield into an offensive option is fun. Like, I like the idea of shield charging.
Okay, here are a couple of, quite, well, a couple of statements that now make more sense knowing the context from Ethan. Because he initially says, after learning how Drost came to be, if I'm not gravely mistaken, then you are only a seed of what you will eventually become.
Yeah, that tracks.
Because he's only really a baby presence.
We'll push through this. The hiss are the ones doing the pushing.
He doesn't have all the information in the world. He still has to figure some stuff out.
And remember that he is, like, also limited by Lyndon.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of, like, leeching off of Lyndon's, inherent authority and stuff, so...
Arish wasn't
And the second one
that
is,
monster.
planted in the fertile soil of Lyndon's spirit, we will grow you until you dwarf dread gods and tower over monarchs. The world itself will struggle to contain you.
Wow, that seemed like hyperbole, but it's really not, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You
Alright,
showed
boss
me
fight
the
time.
HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism?
This is a boss arena-ass boss arena, huh?
Shit! They're shattered. Not a single prism left. What the fuck?
That is... where did it go? You know what? I'm just gonna put my shield up.
Probably for the best. I doubt it'll hurt. Oh boy, that was a thing.
Ah! Didn't actually hit me because the shield. A friggin' jump scare monster.
It didn't do any damage to you, I don't think.
It's because I have the shield up.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe don't use the super slow.
Yeah, unless you can, like, predict where it's gonna... Oh, you did predict where it popped up. It's nearly dead.
Yeah. Haha!
Let's hurry up and find
That wasn't a boss, that was just a terrifying enemy type.
dimensions. When the frequencies match, other dimensions leak in.
Oh, that doesn't sound
These
good.
areas thresholds. The
I can't hear
is one of
anything,
the
so I'm
most
sure it
stable
sounds fine.
thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where black rock comes from.
You heard that too, right?
Matter.
Black
The
rock
subject of
comes
science
from
stuff.
threshold, quarry.
I've finished my house rewatch
So,
and I've now moved on
prisms
to,
must be
or
there
moved
too.
back onto Mythbusters.
Paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check.
Did you ever watch that?
That's what the Black Rock line fire breaks are
Grew up
about.
on Mythbusters.
Panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code of the quarry elevator.
Oh,
It is still entertaining.
Black Rock 665. Neighbor of the beast. Get it? We can do that again.
See, he's enjoying this way too much. He's trying to make jokes.
This should get us into the quarry.
Okay, but if Darling's key is here, where is Darling?
I assume he's some sort of eldritch monster at this point. Maybe the eldritch monster. At least you got clearance level 5 now.
One of two things has happened.
Here is
Either Trench or Darling
weird, but it feels
Or both.
was horribly
like how the world should be. I am in an infinite building leading to different dimensions.
It's possible Trench was infected and then the
even with all
like board started suspecting him, so they jumped into Darling instead.
That's a possibility.
Just the right kind of insane.
You know what? I can play around with my shield now. Aha! You can't hurt me, but I can hurt you. Wow, this is very satisfying. Turns out,
where are you getting that concrete and rubble from?
You know, around. So as it turns out, all I needed to be really happy with Control was a melee option.
Yeah. Those do help in games.
Like, there is a melee button, but, like, it's very... Oh, you know how we were, like, in energy converters wondering where we should go? Turns out,
yeah,
we were too low. Not too high.
And yeah, you still need to head back to Blackrock Quarry. I think it's a fair assumption to just say keep following the level 5 clearance doors.
Oh, but apparently I'm already here. Okay, so I'm already at the Black Rock Quarry level. Oh yeah, okay, I thought it was the same.
So yeah, you're on the right floor. What does the map say? But just keep following the signs. It looks like there's plenty of signs.
Turns out games super easy when you can just like run blindly into everything that
bulldoze through it with your shield. Oh, I've also watched the new Among Us roles in action now.
And?
Scientist and engineer don't seem all that useful. Most of the time the engineer is too paranoid to really do anything. And whilst the scientist is a little useful because it means you can find bodies quicker, but it's still not, you know... doesn't change
it's
that
something
much.
that people used to do anyway.
Yeah.
When
Guardian Angel does seem to do some stuff. It's the first person who dies who gets the role and can protect people for a little bit. It's Shapeshifter that causes the most chaos, though, and it's glorious.
How so?
Well, like at one point, I was watching TFS play it, and at one point, Kieran was being chased by two Tylers.
Oh no. That seems just all sorts of awful.
And he got chased to the emergency meeting button where he started yelling about it. And of course, because Tyler is an agent of chaos, he did not give up who was the
Other
imposter.
Tyler?
Nothing. Tyler Coy, he was the cameraman for FMK.
No. I mean, like, I know who Tyler is. I was saying he didn't give up the other Tyler.
No, he didn't.
No, I
Like,
watched most of the early TFS Amuga streams, and I loved Tyler's existence as an agent of chaos who was there to infuriate everyone else.
Tyler just the complete chaos option was fantastic.
Now where do I go? I pressed a Buton, but the Buton did nothing.
Can you jump down?
I would prefer not to.
Have a look. Just have a look down.
Well,
see if there's
jumping
anything for you to land on.
Crashed the game. Which honestly seems like a sign.
Probably is a sign, yeah.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Control is back, and we're actually, like, we're pretty far in.
Yeah.
Like, I estimate a couple more streams and we'd be done.
Yeah. So I think we can be done by hopefully be done at the latest by the 4th of January.
That does seem ideal.
Because I can definitely join you for the stream next Tuesday. The Tuesday after the 28th. I'm not sure. It depends where I am and sort of who is around me. If I'm still up at my parents' place and there's still a lot of people around, I probably won't be able to. But if there's not that many people there, or like I'm back in my flat, then that'll be fine. But yeah, I'd say probably 4th of January at the latest at this point.
There's also a non-zero chance I'll be doing some, like, extra solo streams, maybe Control, maybe, like, a little bit of Neo. But yeah, I'll see what I can do as well on that front.
In terms of other future stuff, Thursday is gonna be more Ace Attorney. Still really enjoying that. Ace Attorney is so much fun.
Ace Attorney is not really my bag, but I can see why people like it.
It's just so dumb, like, just so over the top and insane. Then Saturday is TVs and movies of 2021. Got a decently sized list on there, thankfully. Sunday should be the return of D&D, and then, as we said, Tuesday should be more Control. Otherwise, yeah. As always, thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. Good night.
Bye-bye.